What is up, everyone? Gunpla Collection here, and welcome to another episode of GBGW. Now, before I get into all the content in regards to the game, I just want to let you guys know, starting next week, my posting schedule is going to be different. I will be posting 3 times a week instead of 5 times a week. Now, reason being is because schedules have been changed, and I just need to accommodate to that, so that is highly unfortunate on my end, but I mean, I'm still going to be providing you guys content in regards to GBGW. Now, with that being said, there is a chance where a few days I won't be posting because I could have, a new job, or I just don't have time, or things happen kind of thing. So, I do apologize beforehand in regards to situations that may occur. Alright, other than that, let's go ahead and jump into the capsule real quick and talk about the parts for the event. So, with the Gundam X head, shot attack and shot defense are the best stats. Shot attack being 3181 and shot defense at 1182. EX skill at level 10 is defense up, category buff. Effect time 37 seconds. Cooldown 7 seconds first time and 33 seconds after. Raise melee and shot defense of your squad by 39%. Word tag is pro tag and high firepower. So I think the Gundam X head would be great in regards to equipping it on an ally so that you get that increased shot and melee defense. I think it was shot and melee defense. Gundam X chest wise, the best stats would be armor and shot defense, both going at 1606. Part trait at level 10 with speed attribute self, shooting power boosted 30%. Word tag, pro tag, and high firepower. Alright, Gundam X arms. Best stats would be armor and shot defense. Armor at 1182 and shot defense at 1606. This is definitely weird for arm parts because normally it would be melee attack that, has the highest stats, but this time it's just armor and shot defense, which is highly odd. Part trait wise, at level 10, 15% chance of attacks penetrating super armor. Super armor. I'm guessing this part would be good for raid events because I don't know, super armor? Just sounds weird. Word tag, pro tag, and for forest. Gundam X legs, best stat would be shot defense at 1606. Part trait at level 10, 20% chance to not recoil. Word tag, pro tag, and for forest. Not sure if this is the best legs I would go for, but I'm seeing a trend with shot defense. Now, the developers are literally putting a lot of stats in regards to shot defense. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of strange seeing a bunch of parts with shot defense as one of the highest stats. Next up here we have Gundam X backpack. Best stats once again, shot defense at 1606. EX skill wise at level 10, satellite cannon. Category beam shot. Pierce A+. Power C-. Cooldown 20% first time. 20 seconds first time and 79 seconds after. Receive microwaves from the moon and fire the converged energy. So this is actually a fairly good backpack, I would say, because of the pierce damage, but that's only when it's at level 10. So the odds of you getting the Gundam X backpack multiple times to upgrade it to level 10 is less than likely, but if you guys manage to do it, this is a pretty darn good backpack if you're looking for pierce attack. Word tag wise is pro tag and high firepower. Alright, next up we have the large beam sword, which has armor of 1182 and melee attack at 2384. So this is an interesting melee weapon. I'm not sure I would go for this one because I've seen better, but if you're looking for a melee attack weapon that has good melee stats and provides a lot of armor, this would be the one for you. Part rate wise at level 10 with speed attribute self, melee damage taken reduced by 35. Word tag, pro tag, and high firepower. Next up we have the Shield Buster Rifle. This looks exactly like the Artemis beam rifle. Reason being, because it is. Okay, so with that being said, shot attack is the best stat, going at 4004. And I have to say, this would have to be one of the best ranged weapon in the game in regards to raw stats. Now, the reason I say that is because I don't think I've seen any other ranged weapon with 4004 shot attack. Now, it still doesn't compare to the RX-78 beam rifle with the last shooting, but it kind of compares, like it's slightly a rival to the new Gundam beam rifle for those who don't have it. So this is something that you would want to get if you don't have the RX-78 beam rifle or the new beam rifle. Portrait wise at level 10 with speed attribute self, initial EX skill charge boosted 20%. Word tag, pro tag, and high firepower. Next up is the Gundam Vestiage head. With that, shot attack and armor are the best. So armor is at 1181 and shot attack at 2380. Part rate wise at level 10, when armor is 40% or less, shooting crit rate boosted 30%. Word tag, Federation, and high firepower. Next up is Gundam Vestiage chest. Best stats would be armor at 1977, EX skill wise at level 10, Mega Sonic Cannon, category Beam Shot, Pierce A, Power D, cooldown 15 seconds first time and 60 seconds after. Unleash high caliber mega particle beams from your waist. Word tag, Federation, and high firepower. Not really sure if this is something that you want, but I've seen better chest parts in all honesty. Vestiage arms. Best stats would be a tie between armor, melee, and shot defense, all three going at 1181. EX skill wise at level 10, Claw Strike, category Beam Shot. Claw Strike, but Beam Shot, okay. Pierce D, power A-, cooldown 6 seconds first time and 21 seconds after. Extend arm to strike, then shoot your beam cannon. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Word tag, Federation, and high firepower. Next up, Vestiage legs. Armor and shot defense are at 1181. EX skill at level 10. Twist Busters. Oof, I can't read right now. Twist Buster, category Beam Melee. Pierce D, power A-, cooldown 6 seconds first time and 21 seconds after. Lift foes up with your saber, then knock them back to earth. So this is kind of similar to the Gundam X Divider's backpack. That's kind of interesting for this being legs. Okay. Word tag, Federation, and Transformer. Vestiage backpack wise, armor and shot defense both come in at 1181. Part trait wise at level 10, 20% chance to prevent burner consumption when stepping. Word tag, Federation, and Transformer. Not really sure if I would want to get that backpack part. Okay, so next up is the Beam Saber. Armor at 1181 and melee attack at 2380. Part trait wise at level 10, mid shooter job, melee damage output boosted by 35. Word tag, Federation, and Transformer. I mean, it's a cool looking weapon, but it's not one that I would totally use. Last but not least, Strike Shooter. Best stat would be shot attack and armor. So armor being at 1181 and shot attack at 3177. Part trait at level 10, mid shooter job, initial EX skill charge boosted 20%. Word tag, Federation and Transformer. Alright, so that's it for the Gunpla parts. Next up we have AI pilots. So this one is Optimus Sirocco. Best stats are melee, attack, and armor, in which they both come in at 1180. Part trait wise at level 10, with technique attribute self, shot guidance boosted 14%. Shot guidance. So I'm guessing this is good for bazookas? Or missiles? I don't know. Word tag wise, Transformer and Commander. And last but not least, Rox Loca. Best stat is shot attack at 1144. Part trait wise at level 10, with power attribute self, job gauge increase boosted 13%. Word tag, Transformer, and mid-range. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Alright, so that is pretty much it in regards to the event AI pilots as well as Gunpla parts. Now, with that being said, we still have some missions that we need to do. We need to achieve 100 missions played, so we will basically be doing that. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into mission and take a look, as well as do the missions themselves. Alright, so mission. Event. Alright, and so I guess situation 1 hasn't come out yet. So let's go ahead and knock out blow. And let's see, we just need to play a bunch of missions, so I guess the best thing to do with this would be either play a normal A or normal B. I think what I'm going to be doing is normal A. And we're just going to go ahead and sortie iniquity. Just auto it. So this isn't really going to give us any event coins, or actually it is, it's just not going to give enough, the amount that I want. But I mean, this is basically for the plays. Now, skip tickets won't work because they won't count it. Not until, what is it, the update 1.2? I think if I recall, they're implementing it where skip tickets can be used and will be counted against, it will be counted towards, not against, will be counted towards the achievements. So that is actually something that I can't wait. I just can't wait for that, because then it'd be a lot easier instead of having to sit there constantly, you know, play the mission over and over again. Alright, rematch. So with 190 energy, I am terrible at math. I need to do a little bit of math real quick. Let me just grab a pen. So, with 190, we need to divide that by 5. So 5, 15. So we can basically do 85 of these 5 energy missions. Ooh, that's a lot, actually. So we are gonna get close to 100 missions played. This is just gonna take a while because it's just repetitive gameplay over and over again. So for those that don't really care in regards to, like, you know, having to play it over and over again or just waiting on it, you know, this would be the best way to go in regards to trying to play as much missions as possible. Now, once you reach the 100th mission played in achievements, then what I would recommend to do is basically farm for coins, or basically the cards, so that you can collect what you need before the event is over. Now, I did mention it before in regards to event parts and stuff like that in the exchange shop. I highly recommend getting the tier 4 awakening circuits first. Reason being is because these tier 4 awakening circuits are hard to come by. The only time they come out is the events. You won't be getting them via blueprints unless if it's missions where they require special cards, which most of the time it's the event card A. Huh, that's interesting. This is the first time they didn't provide us with a event card as a reward. But anyway, so after getting the Awakening Circuits and AI Awakening Circuits, the tier 4 ones, I would highly recommend aiming for emblems, if they have it, or color schemes. If they have both color schemes and emblems, I would go for the color scheme first. Reason being is because it takes a lot longer for you to get the amount needed to even purchase a color scheme. Most of the time, you know, one event will probably give you enough to get one emblem, especially if you're doing the super hard, I think, or is it very hard? 35 EN to 40 EN missions. They provide a lot of coins, so I highly recommend doing those and then just grabbing the emblems after you get color scheme if they have it in the exchange shop. If not, go for the emblems, because emblems, once they're out and you don't get them and then they leave, chances are you're gonna have to wait a long time for you to even get those emblems again. Alright, and then after that, in all honesty, I would go for the gears after the emblems. Reason being is because these gears, you know, they're free gears. You don't have to craft anything, you just get the gear. So, you know, 10 coins for one gear, not too bad. I would totally grab that. And then after that, I would go for the standard capsule tickets. Now, reason being is because you're getting free tickets. Instead of spending, what is it, 150 haro chips just through the events, you get enough to grab a ticket. That ticket will save you 150 haro chips in the standard Gunpla capsule shop or capsule. Yeah, Gunpla capsule or AI pilot capsule. And in all honesty, I would prefer using those tickets on AI pilots, because you want to spend your haro coins, haro chips on Gunpla parts, not AI pilots. I mean, unless if you want to spend it on AI pilots, and I mean, the more the merrier, right? Yeah, I just honestly prefer spending standard capsule tickets for AI pilots. And then, of course, after that, if you want, you know, you can go ahead and grab the tier 5 welfare parts. I honestly, I don't know if I really want to grab those tier 5 welfare parts. The only time I'll probably do it is if I know that the welfare part is pretty good. I might just aim for the launcher strike arms, because I do like the EX skill it has. It's fairly similar to the Kemper backpack, and I might just debate on equipping that with the backpack together on a Gunpla. Now, if they do have legs that have that same type of EX skill where you have magazine capacity, I would probably put that together and make a pretty darn good build. But other than that, you know, it is what it is. In regards to the cards, however, for blueprints, I highly recommend grabbing the tier 4 Awakening Circuits and AI Awakening Circuits as well as your priority. After that, go for the other stuff that they have, like standard capsule tickets again. I mean, that's what I do. After that, just anything you want. You know, skip tickets are very important. I would totally grab those, because, you know, you can use skip tickets in the future. Why not use those skip tickets, right? So hoard up on those skip tickets, and then in the events, go ahead and use them if you need to. If not, save them for if you want to farm for code fee. You know, you can use those for code fee. But other than that, that's pretty much it. In regards to event rolls, though, I personally would recommend rolling for Sokai Festival, but because the upcoming event for Sokai Festival is pretty much in the same date range as when the new Gundam is coming out. I might just roll for the new Gundam instead. Hopefully the new Gundam drop rate is the same as the Sokai event drop rate, where, you know, it's 23% or 22% instead of just the standard 17% for Prime Pool. But other than that, I am extremely excited for the new Gundam to come back out, and I don't know if it's going to come back after that. There is a good chance that it will come back again, but this is only a special time because Char's counterattack is going to be in theaters for 1 day, and that's why they implemented it where, oh, re-release of the new Gundam. Alright, so we're just going to keep doing this until our energy runs out. That will provide us with 58 playthroughs already. I should have done this earlier. Instead, I decided to farm for the event coins as well as the cards, which is, in a sense, I guess, still a win-win for me. I don't know. But in regards to premium material, I have at least around 4 parts that I would probably get. Tier 4 parts. I'm not gonna get the Sonic Pool again because I already have a Sonic Pool, but I mean, if I felt like a troll, I would probably go for it again. I'm not sure how long they're going to keep the whole premium material reward thing going, but if they keep it for a long time, then the point where I've already gotten all the tier 4 parts that I want in regards to a build, then I'll probably go for the Sonic Pool just for the shits and giggles, in all honesty. But so far I am aiming for Wrench Mace for the extremely high melee attack stat. Of course, the shield beam rifle from the Gundam X is on that list as well because of the 4004 shot attack. RX in the beam rifle is another one for me because of last shooting, and of course Trans Am Raid for backpack. Now I don't know which one I would go for just yet, but there's a good chance I might go for the... I might just go for that Wrench Mace, to be honest. Since I am more focused on a melee attack build. Other than that, I think in the next premium material, I'll probably go for the RX-78 beam rifle. Because I do know the new Gundam beam rifle is pretty good, stat-wise. Yeah, this is where it gets very long and tedious because it's kind of like, you know, you just wait there, you watch your Gunplas go at it, and I didn't get the event card A again. This is, I don't know, it seems like it's been 3 playthroughs in a row where I didn't get it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play through this off camera, and then I'll go ahead and come back once the playthrough is over, so then I don't bore you guys with the same playthroughs over and over again, since, you know, I'm hands-free right now. I'm autoing everything, so I'll be right back once all these events mission playthroughs are over. Alright guys, so we have completed the missions and we've basically gotten, I think, 59 battles in. So with that being said, let's go and go back home. And achievements, events, and we will be claiming a bunch of rewards. So we should be around So we did 51 missions? That's interesting. I guess my calculations were off. Alright, so let's go and claim all. Yes. And of course we grab our second premium material from this event. So then there is basically, I think, the next event should be the last one. So we get a bunch of stuff here and a lot of capital coins, which is absolutely amazing. Alright, and so that is pretty much it in regards to today's episode. Now, I'm not sure what Monday will be, but I will basically be talking about whatever content there is released for the next event. Alright, other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys do enjoy the content I'm putting out for GBGW, make sure to give my videos a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment anything you want in the comment section. I will respond to your responses. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so that you guys are up to date to all the new videos I post for GBGW. Alright, other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.